Another day, another plane crash or helicopter crash or some sort of plane related incident. I was just looking into a story about two airplanes that clipped wings at Reagan International Airport. Now, you would think that these people would have gotten their ish together by now, considering what happened not that long ago, but apparently not. Because earlier today, two planes clipped wings at that airport, and members of Congress were aboard these flights. But things have gotten so crazy that I did not have time to make a video about that, because as I was preparing to make a video about that, a helicopter crashed into the Hudson River in NYC. Now, this is breaking news. We don't have many details. I don't know who's on board. I don't know what happened. All I know is that witnesses say they saw like the propeller break off of this helicopter. They heard a loud thud or something along those lines, and then I guess the helicopter fell into the river. I want to go ahead and dive into this article. It's very, very limited information as of right now, though. Helicopter crashes into Hudson River near Pier 40 in NYC. A helicopter crashed into the Hudson River Thursday afternoon, according to fire officials. Rescue efforts are underway after the chopper went down near Pier 40 on West Houston Street and West Street around 3:15 p.m., the New York City Fire Department says. Witnesses on social media describe a loud thumping noise when the helicopter crashed with what appeared to be a broken propeller. FDNY land marine units are on scene performing rescue operations, officials said. It was immediately unclear if there were any casualties. Now, speaking of these rescue efforts, I want to show you guys some videos of these rescue efforts. But first, people often ask, how can they support the channel? And the answer to that question is very simple. You can support the channel for free. It's quick. All you have to do is like the video, drop a comment below, and join the conversation. But if you want to take your support one step further, you could always send a super thanks or a cash app. It is always greatly appreciated. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and look at what's going on out here in the Hudson River. Let's take a look at some of these rescue efforts, and then I'll be right back with more thoughts.
Seems to have been quite a little crash there.
Look at all those police on the other side. Wow. Yeah, you get hypothermia in that water. Maybe last a good hour. That's it.
Oh, look.
You see it?
Where do you see it?
You're a good citizen.
Helicopter crash. There's cops everywhere. Let me zoom in.
$20.25 is not good.
Moving up my hands. Free.
We're looking at the live shot here, a helicopter down in the Hudson River. I can report from law enforcement sources that a child is being worked on with CPR by the FDNY who are on the scene. Every effort is being made to save these individuals who were involved in this helicopter crash.
New York City, where police are responding to reports of a helicopter crash in the Hudson River. Those are live pictures. New York law enforcement sources are telling our own Martha McCallum the following, that they can't yet confirm fatalities, but there could be 3 children and 2 adults involved, but definitely 5 individuals. Flotation devices have been deployed, but it went in the water upside down.
It sounded like a sonic boom on my right. So I look up and literally I just see a helicopter splitting in 2 with the rotor flying off in the sky. It was going so fast and it just went straight into the water. And it was, I've never seen anything like that in my life.
Yeah, it's got to be a scary thing to see. As I said, and I'm one of the people who live in and around that area, a little further up. But you watch the traffic, and it's beautiful to see these helicopters. And sometimes you see military helicopters, and sometimes you see formations. It's, this is the biggest city in the country. A lot happens here. But when something happens catastrophic, as it appears something has in the Hudson, you don't get law enforcement to something quicker than that. Yeah. You saw the response. We got word around 3:33, and there were law enforcement boats headed.
It's crazy to think that we're now at a point where I have to scrap my ideas about a video surrounding one plane crash and pivot to a different video about a different, helicopter crash in this situation. And then people will say, hey, things were always this way. No, they were not. I've been doing YouTube for a while. I used to not have to, sit here and cover 16 different plane crashes in a single day. But that's what's happening these days. So it's very scary stuff. But I don't want to basically reiterate myself for the thousandth time about how I feel about what's going on in the skies lately. But I'm praying for everyone involved. I'm going to keep my eye on the situation. As I said earlier, this is a breaking news story. We do not know many details as of yet. The only thing we can say, the only thing we do know is that this could have been worse if that helicopter went down in the middle of traffic or on the middle of the bridge or something along those lines. So, if you're trying to find the good in the situation, hey, I guess it could have been worse. But for now, you guys, let me know what you think of this down below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all soon in the next video.